It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. The fans are filling the seats in San Antonio, the site of our broadcast, and where the Spurs will be going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, for Minnesota,
we've got basketball action at the AT&T Center. And nothing... Well, great stuff, DA. Thanks. Well, Steve, you can see it. Some players starting to feel the fatigue of a long season. How much you think is from the travel aspect of being a player in the NBA?
Kevin, I think it's a lot about the travel. The travel is a grind, and I think being able to sleep on planes, that is an art. I couldn't do that, and I think that's what guys are trying to find different ways where they're comfortable getting a lot of rest on planes, but you got to find a way once you get to that city to, I guess, have some discipline where you can stay in, not go out to dinners, and spend a lot of times using that time to recover.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Chauncey Billups out there with Booker, and there's Carter, and there's Davis, and it's Cousins in at the center, filling out the middle. Outside Billups, outside Carter. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's English, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Booker inside. Scott's there. They grab their own miss. Here's Davis, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Beating everyone to the board, using his length, his skill set, the big fella AD, getting it done.
Ewing kicks to Scott. The pass to English. At the elbow, Williams. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Carter. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Lets it go from deep. And it's Wade with the rebound. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And no one expected them to win that game per se, but no excuse for the way that one ended up.
They just simply blew it. Hopefully that won't occur ever again now that they have that bad taste in their mouth. He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
Shoots a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Wade's got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, it's not what he's known for, but every so often Wade does pull up from deep.
Carter down low. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Detroit.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
Scott kicks to English. Back to Scott. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Yep, that one goes. Ewing's got his first bucket in this one.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. You look at the Timberwolves. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference. And checking out San Antonio. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And I think for the Timberwolves, the step forward they've taken this season has been a giant one. I thought they'd be an improved team, but I had no idea they could be this good.
You're not alone. How could anyone have predicted this? Nobody thought they'd be such serious contenders this deep into the season.
He kicks it to English. Williams passes to Wade. And the rejection by Cousins.
All over that one. DeMarcus gets himself in position, times the block beautifully.
Yep, that one goes.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
Pass to Ewing. Here's English. Wade with it. He's coming off a 34-point game against Orlando. The putback. Here's Williams, and the rejection by Cousins. Davis kicks to Billups. Pass to Booker. And here is Cousins, defended by Scott. Pass to Carter. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
Scott finds Wade. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
You know, he's never been one to settle. D-Wade will go right at you.
Billups with the ball. Wade picks him up. Carter against Scott. Goes up the baseline, and it's Carter missing.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first.
Billups against Wade. Billups passes to Booker. Left side, Davis. 4 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Devin Booker, and that's good. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 2. Scott kicks to Wade. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups.
There have been seasons where Wade has averaged over 10 free throws a game. He knows how to get to the line.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Billups passes to Carter. Back to Billups. Inside, Davis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Cousins. The past month has been surreal. He's averaging 14 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
You know what? Everything is coming so easy for him right now, operating on the highest level.
On the wing, Dwayne Wade. He's guarded by Billups. Outside, Scott. Over Booker. And he can't bank that one in.
Last season, Anthony Davis took his defensive game to just another level. He was always a good defender, but he's starting to become dominant. With his quickness and length, he's just a menace on that end.
And for his efforts on defense, Davis was in the running for Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, Anthony got some votes, and he might get even more this year. The man had a triple-double with blocks last season. He's the kind of player that makes everyone hear footsteps when he's on the floor.
Steve, when you look back at your career, which years do you remember playing your best brand of basketball?
You know, I think obviously when you're younger, you feel like you have more of an impact with your skill level to go along with your athleticism. I think my best run was about a 5 or 6 year run when I was playing with the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trail Blazers. Those two teams, I think I had my best run. And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
In the corner, Billups with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Smitty, the three-point shot last season, not the Spurs' best friend.
They rarely shoot a ton of threes, but the ones they take, they usually make at a high clip. They had a new starting point guard, and Kawhi Leonard only played 9 games. That won't help.
The free throw drops for Billups.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Antonio McDyess, he's checked in for Williams. Green comes in for Scott, and Cheeks is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Cheeks. Makes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Billups up top, guarded by Green. Here's Brand. Buries it down low. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Fantastic positioning on that offensive board. Then right back up.
There's the pass to English. Over Johnson. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. English has got his first 2 points of the night.
He got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Pass to Strickland. Outside, Billups. Kicks it to Johnson. And again, it's Minnesota.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's English. Pass to Cheeks. Over Strickland. Cheeks no good.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And the jam by Ajinça.
And once he sets up that low, you really have to work to root him off the block.
Yeah, he has the grit to dig in and the skill to counter if you try to get physical with him.
Cheeks kicks to English. And the rejection by Ajinça.
He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
And that one's good by Billups.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's English. Shot is good off the back rim and in. English has got his second basket of the night.
The defense has to be better. When he gets those looks, he usually knocks them down with ease, like he did there.
And Billups gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to English. Over Johnson. English's shot is good. English has got 6 points. Timberwolves leading by 6. Johnson dishes to Ajinça. Here's Strickland. The rebound by Ewing.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Cheeks kicks to Ewing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's English. He's guarded by Johnson. That misses off the backboard.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Chauncey Billups fourth.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
And the Spurs with some changes. Lee's checked in for Ewing, and Martin subbed in for Green. Gerald Wallace, he's checked in for Minnesota. Cheeks kicks to English. Over Wallace. Lee passes to Cheeks. Here's English. Wallace covering. English's shot is good.
As efficient a scorer as you'll find. English is just as effective in transition as he is in the half court. That's one of the things you have to admire about him.
And the jam by Ajinça.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's English, and that one's on target from the wing. English has got 10 points in the game.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Here's Johnson. No good, shot missing. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Brand passes to Strickland, and a missed layup. Outside, Martin. The Spurs rebound. Goes back up. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. DeMarcus Cousins, a fiery disposition. Some wondered how he'd get along with fellow star Anthony Davis. Davis says it's been great.
I always hear that people hate playing with DeMarcus. I love playing with him, honestly. I don't see where that comes from. Maybe it's guards, I don't know. As a big, I love playing with him.
Well, if you want to win, you need all the help you can get.
And they make a great 1-2 punch. I think their skill to score from outside enables them to coexist offensively.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
A fundamental part of basketball, taking advantage of guys who failed to block out.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Wallace is out there with Johnson. Then it's Elton Brand. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Strickland in at the shooting guard. Cheeks kicks to McDyess, and there's the feed to English. Basket counts. English has got 14 points for the game.
He is just tearing them to shreds here tonight. And the thing about English, even when he's having a game like this, he's never going to get on that emotional roller coaster. He doesn't get in your face. It's just another night at the office.
Stolen by McDyess. Three-pointer, Martin bangs home the trifecta.
And even if Martin goes through ups and downs in other parts of his game, they can still depend on his three-point shooting. He tends to be very consistent from long range.
Fox kicks to Johnson. Over Cheeks. Johnson can't get it to go. Spurs have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. The 19-foot shot, another one falls for San Antonio.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Fox passes to Wallace. Count that one. Strickland's got his first points of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
English, and that one is stuffed right through.
And Cheeks is the ultimate orchestrator when it comes to running the offense. A creative guard with exceptional passing ability.
Here's Brand. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And with that matchup, doing what he was able to do there, just muscling inside, he's not going to have a lot of problems.
On the night, he's gone 2 for long a little bit, made it more efficient.
Yeah, I think it has. I love it that the coaching staffs are limited to 2 timeouts during the last 3 minutes. I love that it's sped up the game. I think next for us is start to look at how much time is spent on referees looking at the replay of plays. I think that's the next step for the NBA to kind of speed up the game.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Scotty's checked in for Martin. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Timberwolves. Wade against Fox. Over in the corner, Cousins. That three off the mark.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
Wade against Davis. Wade finds Lee, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Lee's got his first basket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Timberwolves trail. Fox passes to Davis. Back to Fox. From 12 feet out, another miss by Minnesota.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
Here's Lee, banked in off the glass. Lee's got the lead up to 3 now for the Spurs.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Carter outside. Out to Wallace. Just 3 to shoot. Tries a 3. And Lee pulls it down.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
Here's English, and Davis sends it back.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
Wade against Fox. And it's Carter missing.
And the play looked good there for a second, just couldn't finish.
Well, the pass has to be on point. Then the catch and flush just doesn't work out here.
Can they get it? And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Fox kicks to Davis. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Playing inside out, AD is the guy to do it with. Tremendous accuracy in the paint.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Cans the 12-footer. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
What a good-looking shot from Anthony Davis. Has a natural feel from the mid-range.
Scott kicks to English. Over Wallace. English misses. Timberwolves trail by 3. And Carter has it in the corner. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Carter's got 5.
That's next-level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. D.A., thank you. Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Wallace. Wade with it, now guarded by Fox. Back to Wade. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Fox passes to Carter. Davis down low, covered by Lee. And close, rebounded by the Spurs. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Fox against Green. Here's Carter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for San Antonio. Bill Lambier's checked in for Minnesota. Phillips comes in for De'Aaron Fox.
And Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
The baseline J. Wade misses. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
And he can't get the first one. But when it comes to getting fans out of their seats, the crossover dribble does it every time. It's so fun to watch. Who are some of the best doing that, you think, Steve?
You know, Kyrie Irving,
Yes.
Steph Curry, Chris Paul, John Wall, James Harden, Jamal Crawford. Those are the guys and names that just stand out. Those are the guys that make the Smitty's top 5 plays under the rim.
Irving's handle is just phenomenal, I think, don't you?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think he's the top of his class.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's Scott on the wing. Defended by Booker. Ball's knocked loose. It's Scott on the wing. Misses the 3.
and the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot by Wade, wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Phillips kicks to Carter. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. For 3, Booker.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Green against Carter. He dishes it to Davis. Shoots over Ewing, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got 12.
The numbers speak loud and clear. AD not letting up, playing with great pride.
Scott with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Green missing. Minnesota's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Right at the free throw line. But he gets it back.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Outside, Scott. On the wing, Green. Wade outside. And then Wade slams it in.
A fluid ball handler at the off-guard position. Wade can carve you up.
Phillips kicks to Booker. Now the pass to Lambeer. Carter against Green. Carter tries.
Oh,
okay.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Here's Wade. No good that time. Nice D from Lambeer. Carter outside. Phillips against Wade. Back to Carter. Over Green. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Coming after like a pit bull, Danny will get in your shirt and stop you cold.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive checking out the Spurs. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, you want to try to hold your opponent under 50% shooting.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show, the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Minnesota shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. They've got Ewing, D-Wade out there with Scott. Then it's Williams, and it's English in at the 3 slot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Shot clock at 6. And Booker kicks to Billups. Here's English. Passes to Ewing. Scott with the ball. Spurs passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key, and it's good for 2. 18 points for Wade.
D-Wade getting buckets out there, showing he can still take over offensively.
Phillips kicks to Davis. Cousins trying to free himself up, and he recovers it. Scott against Booker. Pass to Ewing. And now Minnesota on the fast break. That's good from Booker on the assist by Cousins. Booker's got the game tied up here for Minnesota. Williams to the right side. Scott against Booker. Pulls it from 20. Scott can't get it to go. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Carter kicks to Cousins for the lead from beyond the arc and then some. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, this is the trouble with defending Cousins. Now that he's added range to his shot, he's a tough cover.
Here's Ewing. And another shot. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 9.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
And as we see Anthony Davis step into what could be the best years of his career, Smitty, who does he remind you of?
You know, a lot like Kevin Garnett in his prime. The way he can impact both sides of the floor. He's cagey with a three-point shot, and he also has a little bit of Akeem Olajuwon in him.
And the second free throw, good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Strickland. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And Cousins kicks to Booker. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Wade. In transition, here come the Spurs. Scott the pass to Ewing, and then Ewing with the jam.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
That could be a game changer. That jam just sent shockwaves through the arena.
Right wing. Here's English. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for
2 shots,
Carter.
gentlemen.
Averaging about 22 points per, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
He stacks up points. Reason why? Because that's his mindset. He wants to carry the load and clearly is successful at it.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Spurs. Antonio McDyess is checked in for Williams. Martin comes in for Scott, and Cheeks is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Minnesota also with the sub. Johnson's checked in. Kicks it to Cousins for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Cheeks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Johnson, wide open, he fires. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Cheeks. Five on the clock. Fires at the elbow. Jump shot is good. Cheeks has got his second basket. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Strickland. He kicks to Brand. Shoots over Ewing, and that one goes long.
Well, if you're the coach, you're frustrated right now. That's exactly the look you're trying to get on offense.
And that one, good. Cheeks has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Booker. 12 points for him. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
McDyess passes to English. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Johnson. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
English. And he banks in the layup. English has got 23 points.
I like to see that. Taking it up strong in traffic.
Now here's Johnson. He has 6. Here's Cousins. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Cousins has got 6 points.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Wallace is checked in for Devin Booker. Here's Strickland. And there's the pass to Brand. Over Cheeks. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
Here's Cheeks. They trail by 6. Passes it to English. Over Strickland. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. English has got 7 now in this quarter. Pass to Brand. Out left of the wing. Johnson kicks to Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. The 3. The rebound by Ewing. Spurs trail by 4. To the middle. English misses.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
You know, because it's all about timing, just unable to connect. One of those plays you really want back.
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
For Minnesota, they had gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
San Antonio making a switch here. Green's checked in.
What's up?
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Minnesota. Here's Cheeks. 6 points for him. Outside, Martin. Pass to McDyess. Here's Cheeks. Covered by Brand. Cheeks kicks to McDyess. Clock at 4. Martin for 3. Offensive rebound, Spurs. There's the pass to McDyess. Spurs passing it around. Second shot opportunity. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Kevin Martin.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Johnson, the pass to Strickland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Strickland's got 5 points in the quarter.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
And they're able to recover.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
The Spurs have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That's good from Ewing. Spurs making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Fox is checked in. Timberwolves leading by 5. Kicks it to Brand. The dish to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. Number 5, the Spurs.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Ewing the pass to Martin, and it's good, 2 points. Martin's got 7.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Here's Fox, drains the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Fox just brimming with confidence right now. I like how he uses that mid-range game, and he knows right now he's got that green light.
A nice shot by Ewing.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Fox kicks to Brand. Over Lee. No good from Brand.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Here's Cheeks. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
From 15 feet away, Brand passes to Agency, and he drops it in from the low post. 6 points for him.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson, how his last 10 games have gone. Putting up about 10 points a night, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
I totally agree. He has the IQ and the ability to take it up another level anytime he wants.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Ewing. Wade comes in for Green, and it's Scott in for Cheeks. Timberwolves also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Brand. Carter comes in for Johnson. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. That's good from Scott. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Minnesota's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7.
Almost a block a game for his career. Wade has never been shy challenging shots.
Spurs trail by 3. He kicks it to Scott. For the tie. No good on the last second attempt there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
You guys got to read the ball better.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Carter out there with Davis. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then it's Alexis Aginsa. And it's Strickland in at the shooting guard position. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's English. Almost, but it rolls out. Minnesota leading by 3. Carter left side to the left side wing. Passes it to Strickland. Dishes it to Billups. Over Wade. Billups, no good.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
Scott can't get it to go. Minnesota shooting at 51%. Really solid. Deflects the pass, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for Lee. Lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
Down low. Williams finds Wade. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One of the best in the business at drawing contact. Wade knows how to work his way to the line.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Pass to Cousins. Outside Billups. Now here is Carter. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Dwayne Wade.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Ewing. Wade outside. The pass to English. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Scott. And English kicks to Wade. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Goes up to the stripe. English's shot is good. English has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
He doesn't need a second invitation. If the D's going to give him that much room, he'll jump at the chance to take the hero shot.
A rebound by the Spurs. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Wade. Over Booker. The shot by Wade, no good. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Billups dishes to Davis, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Passes to English. Wade on the wing. Over Billups. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
And Scott has it in the corner. Williams kicks to Ewing. Pass to English. And it's Wade in the corner. Double teamed on Wade. To the paint. Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
Wade against Billups. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good on the quick 3.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
And Davis sends it back. Carter, the pass to Cousins. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 8 points here for Cousins.
As much as today's game is being played on the perimeter, it's good to see Cousins attacking inside. Scott inside, working on Booker, and there it is for him.
Scott's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Booker against Scott. Davis kicks to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. A rebound by the Spurs. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to English. And stolen by Cousins. To the paint. Here's Davis. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Ewing kicks to Scott. Three-pointer, Wade. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves call timeout.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor. But that does take a lot of discipline.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Minnesota on D. The lead is 2. Just 5 to shoot.
And that's all you can ask for from DeMarcus. He finds a way to compete. Terrific effort at the defensive end. His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Phillips, no good. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Scott, good.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
No doubt. As close as this game is, I think it's going to come down to which team controls the paint down the stretch.
Here's Davis. No good there. Good D by Ewing. And San Antonio shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. The Timberwolves shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Carter. Here's Davis.
Way up there. Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
Wade against Phillips. And the basket by Wade. Wade's got 23 points.
I tell you, he picked a tough time to start struggling. Only 1 of 6 from the field here in the 4th quarter.
And Booker kicks to Davis. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Wade dishes to Ewing. Davis against Scott. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. Goes back up. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And now it's up to 25 points for Wade. Phillips kicks to Carter. Outside for Davis. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Wade with the block. Outside, Scott. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now a 4-point San Antonio lead. The Timberwolves shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety.
As the stakes start to rise throughout a game, your stars have to rise to the occasion. Big shot by Anthony Davis.
San Antonio calls timeout. Wade kicks to Scott. And finished off by Scott.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
So much riding on that possession. Just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
The pass to Ewing. Here's English. 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Vince Carter picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
The perfect guy to have on the line right now.
Timberwolves shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Strickland. Quaid is covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Here's English, defended by Carter. And it's Wade in the corner. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter, and that one is good. Scott's got 10 points in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 7. Carter outside. Kicks it to Cousins. Here's the teardrop. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Stepping up, DeMarcus knows it's time to shine. Has the shot-making ability to come through.
A shot. And good. He nails it.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They trail by 7. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. No good off the back of the rim. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Ewing, the pass to English. Outside, Scott. Just 5 to shoot. Over Booker. Scott can't get it to go. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. Passes it to Strickland. And Carter has it in the corner. Beyond the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
So the first of 3 is good, and that trims the lead to 6. The second one drops, and that brings them within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And here is Scott. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.